Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino coming at you again today with episode 7 of What's on the Rack. One of my favorite episodes to shoot. I always like doing these. It takes a while, but it's kind of fun to just show my collection here. Anyways, before we get started showing what's on this rack here, this section of the rack, I do want to thank all my subscribers. Thanks to any new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Also, give the video a like. Do hit the notification bell too if you subscribe, or if you have been subscribed and haven't, hit that notification bell so you know when I got my next what's on the rack, what's in the box, or whatever else I do. Also, please leave a comment. I do like having a discussion with everybody. Anyways, let's get on with the next episode of What's on the Rack. So yeah, we're still Paul McCartney in. We've been Paul McCartney in since episode 4, 5, 6, and now on to 7, and we'll still be on episode 8. Still Paul McCartney there. Quite a bit yet, actually. Still a good chunk of that section there yet. But anyways, we're kind of left last time where we're kind of ending the studio albums, going into the live albums we covered there, and just hit the tippy top of his compilation albums. Not a lot of compilation albums, so there isn't much to go through here on that. The next, though, after the compilation albums, I think I got my singles are kind of next. I got like promo singles and the standard like singles. One area of my CD collection of his I'm really kind of lacking because most of these were from Europe or UK and they're a little tricky to get over here. But I've got a few, so we'll go through them, and I'd like to get that collection definitely completed here. And then I do got some kind of promo compilations that he's put out kind of in the next section there. So they are official, but I don't know. I can't put them in with the main compilations, I guess. Just kind of how, I guess I'm looking at his discography off of Wikipedia all the time, and this is kind of how they section it. We'll kind of get into his classical albums at the very end of this one here. Sorta. You'll see when we get there. But let's get started here, because this is quite a stack. So be prepared. Why don't you go make a cocktail, pour a beer, something like that. It might take a while on this video. So we're going to start out, of course, like I said, the compilations. We'll start out with Wingspan. This one's the jewel case version. Mine's quite dirty. I know I got this used off of eBay. So there's the disc 1. And of course, this one's disc 2 on it too. Nice little compilation. Kind of the hits and history, as they say. I don't know if I showed the back there, did I? Nope. There you can see the track listing, the spine there. And we'll get moving on, because we got more Wingspan. This one's the kind of the deluxe package version. Track listing and everything is the same. It's got this cool lenticular slip case though. I don't know if you can see that coming through there. Maybe I'll go this way too. And there's the one side there. I'll show you. That's the true spine there. And the top and the bottom. Then it slips out, and we got this nice kind of canvasy feeling book to house the disc in. So same disc and everything. Oh, we do got some pictures below as I go swinging there. And the book is just in here instead of in the slip out book there. And then disc 2. The discs are exactly the same, like I said, so nothing's really changed there. Just a much nicer package. And like I said, he doesn't have any compilations. We're already to the end of the compilations. So we've had, what was it, Wings Greatest and All the Best, and now Wingspan, and then Paul McCartney. This is the 2-disc set. Several different versions of this has been out there. There is the 4-disc set too, the bigger book, which we won't get to until we get to this, the DVD kind of, even though it's not a DVD. But, and then he does have the LP version of it. So just in this package, got the opening there with the book. Yeah, the book's kind of glued in there. And I just happened to see this in my local record shop and didn't have this version of it. I've had the bigger version for a while. There's disc 1. So I just bought their copy, so I'm not even really used to this one. I believe it's like a 39 track listing on this, where the big one's got, I don't know, 60 some or something, 70. So now let's get into the singles, and we will start out with Once Upon a Long Ago. And this was his first CD single, and in a nice little slip case. card there. Mine came, I don't know if this is standard, but I got this just off online, obviously. And it came in this little kind of cloth CD case. I don't know if that's how they standard came, but very nice. There's the disc. And up next, we got My Brave Face. And got some weird stickers on there. Oh no, we'll open that up. I always keep mine backwards in there because I think it's kind of cool how they show up there. So there's the disc label. We'll turn it that way. And then we got this one. This one, the song, not this one, the single. Well, yeah, it is the single. Not this one, the disc. There we go. I guess it's that too. All right. I think Paul had fun naming that one so people could do this in the future. And up next, we got Figure of Eight. No, your eyes aren't deceiving you. This is a mini CD, little 3-inch CD. Hopefully it stays in there. And then next, we got Put It There. And I think I did show the back already, but we'll show it again there. Kind of more focusing on the disc this time. Oh, and it's upside down. How about that? I'll flip it for you. And then this one's the first one of my, I guess, promo copies. We got Birthday. That's all that's on here. I believe this was a US promo. Yeah. And, of course, they got the jewel case, but the backing and the side, but no booklet or insert or anything there. Just the jewel case and the disc. And up next, we got All My Trials. I'm not sure which order these go in. I got another All My Trials coming up, and you'll see here. I don't know if the black covered one is the first one or the white covered one. I don't know. So I just got it in this order. Black starts with B. White starts with W. So that's the order I put it in. But of course, there's kind of a different track listing on these. All My Trials is exactly the same, but the other songs that accompany it are different. So up next, a rare one that had a UK and a US copy. Got Hope of Deliverance, and believe it or not, I've got both versions. So here's the UK one. Very unique case on this one. There we go. We'll pull the disc out there, just kind of show you the tray there. Kind of unique. And now the US copy. Out of print. Yes, it is. And I believe the tracks are exactly the same on both these. It's the maxi CD. Like I said, very rare that the US got a matching copy of this. Usually we were having to import these. So next up is Come On People. This is another US promo one. Promo only. I get a lot of these in, I'll buy like a Paul McCartney lot with just a bunch of different discs. And for some reason, these type of discs are always in there. Usually it's a different disc I'm after, but bonus if I get something like this in it. So that's how I find a lot of these and why they got a lot of these type of stickers and that on them. Up next, we got Off the Ground. This is an Australian pressing on this one. Thought something was a little different with this one. Oh, and I was showing it to you in the protector sleeve there. Oh, and I don't got a... There we go. Next, we're on to the Flaming Pie area, and we got Young Boy. And uh-oh, looks like the disc is missing. It's not. Because I've got the other version. And they did something cool with this. I'll show you here. So the front, the back. And you can even see on the back here, it's got the track listing already, CD1, CD2. So I just kind of packaged it in there to sit on my shelf like that. I'll keep the case there. There's the disc. And which way does this go? There we go. And one of those is the disc from the missing one there. So kind of cool they did a package like this. And again, the world tonight, we're going to have the same situation here. So, and so of course here we got the next version, the world tonight, where I got the disc hiding in it. There we go. And this one is a US copy of the world tonight. We didn't get the fun double disc like other places got. So I think this was the only one we got. And I don't think we got one of the other ones too. And I still need to track down the other one yet. And I don't have Beautiful Night, so I'm missing those two. So now we're getting into the Run Devil Run era here. And we got No Other Baby. And I love how they did the record replica on the disc on these. Oh, just pinched myself. Ouch. I'm not used to these. Episode 7, and I'm getting battle damage from the CDs. Got No Other Baby again, but this time the mono version. And this was really cool. And the package on this one. And let's see, there's a lot going on here, and I will probably pull out a lot of it to show because it's just so cool. First off, it's almost like you got one of those mini CDs because it's got this clear, so it's only really 3 inches there where the actual disc is. That's really cool. Start off, and then I believe we got a poster, which is really rare for, and the packaging itself is really nice too. But yeah, we got a poster too, which I would say this is pretty rare for a single. There's young Paul McCartney there. And next we got From a Lover to a Friend. It's getting in the Driving Rain era. Of course, they did kind of replicate these labels on the new singles box that just came out. I thought that was kind of cool. I think these were the first, a lot of these were getting on the vinyl pressing there, the 45. They really did cool kind of recreating those type of labels. And then next we got Freedom. Yep, that one's sitting right, the other one wasn't. And continuing on, we got Fine Line. Chaos on Creation era now. Ow, I just pinched myself again. Remind Beetle to Steve to watch out here. I'm not used to these. Ah, no wonder they don't let them in the US. They're a hazard. They'd be getting sued left and right. This one's a cool one. Dance Tonight. This is a promo, I believe, from the iTunes, I think did, or Apple Music, or Apple in general, maybe iPhone, did a ad with him. And oh, as the disc went flying out there, luckily it hit the carpet there, so not too bad there. But yeah, just really cool. I like that artwork on it. That's really, really kind of cool. And now that I got the disc picked up there, I'll show you that. And I believe that ends the singles. So now we're going to get into these promo compilations. A lot of these, I've really been trying to research too and find out where you could originally get these, what type of promo were they. Some of them I got pretty figured out. Some are pretty obvious, but some of them I'd really like to know. So if you know, please leave in the comments. Let me know where these came from. So I'd really like to find out, and they're kind of hard to research. But the first one is Paul McCartney Rocks. And kind of rock songs that he had. I believe this one's got some unique tracks on it too. Nothing, just a very basic little insert there. And then the disc there. Oh, I think the figure of 8 7-inch version, I think that was unique to this. First time on CD and only place on CD you can find it. And the Party is on here too. And I believe that was unique to this disc too. Only place you can get on full-size CD. I suppose you can get the little one that came with the Flowers in the Dirt package. But now this next one is the one I really want to know about. This is so unique. The packaging is unique. Everything about it is so unique. And it's this the New World sampler. And it's got the most unique jewel case here. So front here he's got Off the Ground in front of him. In the back he's got All the Best. And that's because in the New World sampler, as we'll open it up here. So it opens up this way for the first side here. And it's just kind of a basic insert there, so I'm not going to pull that out. There's nothing really there. It's kind of a J-card thing. And this has got a lot of songs off the Ground on it, but a compilation, I mean, everything all the way back to Wings and so forth and so on. Kind of a cool compilation, unique. And then you open up the other side, and it is All the Best. And this is the US version of All the Best. If you're looking at the track listing, you don't see Mulligan Tire and Once Upon a Long Ago on there. This is our US version of it. So, but yeah, kind of an interesting package. I don't know if you can see that there. I'll kind of do this so you can see. This, I think they call it a Z case or something. So it opens like that. Very unique. I really love studying different packagings and stuff. And this one's one of the most unique I've seen. So I'm really going to sit for a while on this one. I'll even show you here. It's got this 2 CD logo on the top and the bottom. So very interesting package. And I'd really like to know some more on it. Where you got it, how you got it, whatever. If you know, please let me know, because I can't find anything of it. I can find when it was released. Can't find anything past that. But up next we got Ubu Jubu Ecology widescreen radio. This one I know about. This you got at Best Buy as a Best Buy edition if you got the Flaming Pie album. This came with their Flaming Pies that they sold at Best Buy. Now I'm afraid I'm going to pinch myself. I just realized but yeah, there's Ubu Jubu. Next up, another promo here. This one I kind of know about. This is the Fidelity Investments. Never Stop Doing What You Love. And kind of a unique one again. This one's got some exclusive to this. Does it? No? No, I'm wrong. No, there's nothing really exclusive to this one. I'm sorry. It's the next one coming up. I'm thinking of. But yeah, you got this Fidelity Investment employees, I believe investors and stuff could get a copy too somehow. And that one's my sealed copy. I do got an open copy here. I'm really kind of pissed off about this. I love it as kind of the mini LP style. And there we'll open up the gatefold. And even kind of how they did the disc is kind of that. But it's much larger than a mini LP, and I can't find a good... It's even got a slip sleeve, or inner sleeve there. They kind of made it look like a vinyl record too. So very cool on the packaging on this, but it's larger than anything else, so there's no good outer sleeve I can get to put on it. I can't find anything to house this in, so it's kind of... I got it used, so it was already kind of beat up, but I guess that's why I'm glad I got a sealed copy, because now you got a nice mint one, and this one can... whatever happened to it will happen to it, I guess. This next one I've already shown when I did Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. Since then, I have moved it. I decided it fit better. I need to put it with the promos. Yes, it does got Chaos and Creation in the Backyard in it. And this was available at, I believe, Lexus dealers. I suppose you could just, maybe the parts counter or something, and go buy it. But it's the US tour presented by Lexus. And it has got in it just a nice little O-card or something they call that, slip sleeve. You got a copy of Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. I'll show you that quick. So this is just the standard album. Nothing really unique or special there, just that you got it with it. And what is unique or special about it is the Motor of Love compilation. And this is the one I was thinking of. They did try to keep this very automotive themed. Even the front there has got the Lexus coming at you. And even here, you got the microphone as the shifter. And show you that there. But this is the one that's got the exclusive tracks. You can only really find them here. You got Drive My Car Live and Long and Winding Road Live. And those were both from the Super Bowl halftime show that he did quite a few years back. It was 2002, it looks like. It's the only place I think you can get those officially. And even at that, it's kind of a hard one to find because it's a kind of an odd promo. Okay, getting down there. This one I do have with my Paul McCartney collection. It's a stretch. It's the uncut Paul McCartney Something for the Weekend, Paul's Glastonbury Groove. Kind of a selection of songs he picked, kind of favorites of his. But there is a couple of songs on here that are his. Temporary Secretary, I know, is one of them. And it's a different mix of Temporary Secretary too, his Radio Slave mix. And then Calico Skies is also on here. And kind of another Beatle. You do got George Harrison on here too, with Marble Blues. So kind of two Beatles on it. So pretty cool there. Did I show the inside of this yet? I don't think I did. Open it up there. And we're getting there. I hope you didn't have to go make another cocktail or pour another beer. Like I said, we're going to start kind of the classical. I'm going to count these as classical. Like I said, I kind of list everything based on how Wikipedia lists the discographies. They've got these listed in a different section. I'm going to call them classical. But there is the Family Way soundtrack. And it's an orchestral score, so to me that's classical, not other, like they listed. I guess it could be that too, but there's that one. And then in the last episode, I kept talking about the colored vinyl reissues and how they reissued the CDs. Well, here's the last of the collection of those. Here's Thrillington. Again, kind of classical music. Technically not Paul McCartney, it's Percy Thrills Thrillington. I'll open that up. There's the book there. And let me see if I can... Not too much, so the purple capital label. And there we go. We did it. Another episode of What's on the Rack. So next up, we are getting more Paul McCartney, and we'll continue on with the classicals. This time we'll get it truly into the classical albums and the other albums, I guess, it's coming up there too. So stay tuned for that. Be out in a few weeks, maybe a month, I don't know, somewhere in there. Of course, as you heard from my last video, I do got my next video is kind of planned out. The next video you'll see will be the George Harrison Apple Years box set as what's in the box. And then the next episode, so that'll be this coming Wednesday. And then next Saturday, a week from today, you'll see finally my George Harrison album rankings. So do stay tuned for those. And speaking of that, I want to thank all my subscribers. Thanks to any new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell so you know when those videos are coming out, aside from me telling you right now. And then also I am on Instagram now. Just look up Beatle_Dustino on Instagram. You'll find me there. I'm going to try to get that down here somewhere too as the video's going. So do check me out there. I'll keep, I don't know. We'll see how I go with it. I'm not much of a social media guy, I guess. I've abandoned Facebook and tried Twitter and then Elon Musk and yeah. All right. But anyways, we'll get signing out here. I'm Beatle Dustino, signing out.